VC as well. We are breaking out of this downtrend, so I'll be looking for 275 to really hold 270, 260, 260. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders. This is your boy Francis, and welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, you're welcome, and I welcome you here today. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend, because I am having a fantastic weekend. With that being said, guys, you're welcome. If you have any question, concern, just email me at tradingsausage@gmail.com. And you can follow me on StockTweet and on Twitter. And however, if I cannot finish and review or analyze all these stocks on the low price, low float stocks, I will post them up on Twitter side by side with my YouTube link. Okay? But if you have questions, you know where you can find me, right? Feel free to follow the channel. I'll be bringing you more content, and like the video as well, because it does help the algorithm out. And what we're gonna be dealing with today, like I said, is the weekend watch list, and this involves low price, low float stocks. Okay. The reason is because low float stocks are volatile, and as well as they have most of them have unusual volume that you will be keeping an eye on, right? They are at a different levels that different people, different traders keep an eye on and watch as well. So with that being said, guys, it's not a recommendation. This is just for entertainment purposes, and let's get into it. Before then, we have what we call Cheetah Flow. Okay, cheetahflow.com is an option order flow website where it helps you to analyze what the big boys are buying, right? So it also has the dark pool trade. That means the big boys are buying right behind your eyes, right? And we also have stocks that have relative strength, okay? And at what spot this stock had that strength, like BEKE, this one has strength, and we're also up about 0.09%. Also look at Sophie as well. Sophie has strength. Okay, Roku also has strength. BlackBerry also has strength. Fubo also has strength, right? So my previous video I made on the weekend popular chart demand, I extrapolated all the data from here and created that video, because it will help individual out to watch as a watch list to see what the big boys are doing. That was the weekend demand chart. Now you can sort these by calls or by puts, right? So you know what the big boys are buying and what is going on in that area. Take Riot for example. They are buying the Riot. They are buying the 1022s as well, right? And pretty much $30 strike price, $29 strike price, and etc. So Bitcoin pushes higher. This Riot as well, and Mara will also push higher. You can also search by ticker as well. Mara, see how they've been buying. This one right here, this is an unusual call option. Why did I say it's an unusual call option? The volume is about 5,600, right? But look at the in the money is 656. So this is greater than this one, right? This is greater than this. That is an unusual call option, meaning there will be momentum coming in this coming week. Now guys, let us get into the nitty-gritty of what we're here today, the weekend watch list. The first one is gonna be PFIN. Keep an eye on this one, guys. Reason is because we've just been popping and failing around this 20 and 50 exponential moving average with our stop loss right below it, which is the 200 moving average. So I would say, I'm anticipating a 690 visit or even more on the name. But if it doesn't, you have your support, which is the 200 moving average. NAKD, this one actually it's been really doing good in terms of holding trend so far. So right now we got this trend. 67 cents was our close. I'm expecting a reclaim of the 70 cents, and then we can continue to push towards 75, 80, and so on and so forth. SAB, this one as well, last week was a fantastic play. I did talk about it on my stock tweet on Twitter account that I'll be expecting a bounce off this area. Also guys, like I said before, I would be posting up on Twitter on stock tweet if I cannot analyze and review them all, right? ZYNE, this one as well, look for this area. This is an inverse head and shoulder. This is the left side of the shoulder, the head, and the right side. So we're working the right side right now. I'll be looking for price to really push in the coming days, and $4 will be our support. Next is going to be ENVB. This one right now, we have this trend developing. It's also some form of an inverse head and shoulder, right? When you draw this straight up, this is the right side, this is the left side, right? And this is the head. So this inverse head and shoulder in most cases is a reversal pattern. JAN as well. Right now we are forming, or what we call we're really tapping this area of support the fourth time. So I'm expecting a bounce of this level, though we have resistance just right above us. If we can break this 665, I think we can continue to push higher. But I think I'm expecting this to hold this level. This is a very low float stock, so keep an eye on that. BCTX as well. We've been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, right? So right now we have this trend. This will act as our support. Last week it held as a support, bounced off the 20 exponential moving average. Right now we're consolidating around this area, which is also head and shoulder. Why? Left side of the shoulder, the head, and the right side. If we can break $8.50, I think we'll be able to confirm a breakout. SNOA as well, keep an eye on this one. Like I said a couple of weeks ago, we pop, fail, and we just pop and fail. So we'll be looking for 200 moving average, hold and reclaim. BOXL, there was a news last week, and right now I think I'll be looking for price to really consolidate out of this area. $2.40 break, I think will continue to push higher. Guess what? The price pushed into 200 moving average, rejected it, only to pull back to support. That normally happens. So keep an eye on this 210 as your support. LGHL is flagging right now. I'm looking for 250 to break. HEPA as well. Right now this area is a good spot to load up with your stop loss right around $1.45. DOGZ, this one has been pushing and pushing and pushing. Last week I said this is flagging, I'll be expecting more. We got more. Right now we are in the extended pretty much the extension zone. I'll be watching this closely to see what it does. BNTC as well, look for a bottom bounce on the name. NCTY, I'm looking for a bounce off this level. Support is around $10. That is where I'm going to put my stop loss. OCGN as well, I'm looking for price to really pull towards that 850, hold 850, then we'll continue to push higher. Guess what happened, guys? We got to resistance, rejected that resistance, only to pull back into this middle of the zone. ENG as well, keep an eye. We pop all the way higher, rejected the 200 moving average, only to pull back down to support. It couldn't support, and right now we're back down below that area. So I'll be looking for inverse head and shoulder. Some people will say, where is the inverse head and shoulder? This side is the left side of the shoulder, this is the head technically, and this is the right side. So keep an eye on that name. ODT as well, look for a bottom play on this name, because right now we're trying to hold the 20 exponential moving average. AWX as well, right now we're just working our way, you know, to hold this 200 moving average area. I do like it for the long run. VYGR, I said a couple of weeks ago that we were really extended. I'll be looking for some form of a pullback. If we don't pop higher, I'll be looking for a pullback into the 200. We failed the 200, tried to reclaim it, we couldn't, we failed, and only to pull back to support. $4 is going to be our support. If it doesn't hold, I'll be looking for $3.75. LMFA. This one right now, this is a triple bottom, and what happened here was just to shake the weekends, and then price pull back up, right? Only to reject the 200 moving average, because why? Every time we get to the 200, it gets rejected, right? So right now we did the same thing. So I'll be expecting price to consolidate around the 450, 475 area on that name. PULM, I'm looking for bottom bounce. It's a small price stock, but keep an eye on that name. CIDM, right now we're bouncing right off the 50 exponential moving average area, and we closed right above the 20 EMA. So I'll be looking for $2.50 break, and then we continue to push higher on that name. NXTP, this one has been a fantastic play for the past couple of weeks, and I was expecting a rejection around the 200 moving average, but you know, they bought this right back up and push into this resistance to your left. So right now this trend is going to be my trend support. PLXP right now, but the 200 is going to act as our support, right? NEXA, we did push above the 200, pull back to retest the spot, and now we're pushing higher. So look for price to really hold the 1050 as our support, right? I already talked about this one. I'm looking for more continuation into the name. 2050 exponential moving average, 270 break. I think we'll look for, you know, 280, 290 spot. TNXP as well, this is your bottom bounce play. MITC, look for price to hold this $7.25, $7.50 on the name. APROE, this one right now, I'm looking for price to hold this area. Getting in right now, your support is going to be the 50 exponential moving average, even the $4.50 on that name. SALP, we are really in a good spot. Look for $3.70, and we'll continue to push higher. If this $3.50 spot doesn't hold, I think we'll be looking for 325 or even 310 on the name. Emerin, I have a lot of call position on it. I'm expecting momentum to kick in as we're holding the 20 and 50 exponential moving average on that name. WTR, guys, right now we are in this zone, which is our resistance zone, which will act as our support. Okay, we can shake the weekends into the $1.30 as well, in anticipation of 180 push to 222. CWT as well, keep an eye on this one. Last week was a fantastic one. I still have my position off this 200 moving average, so I'm expecting more on the name. LEXX as well, keep an eye on this one. $7 break, I think we'll push through the 750 or even $8 on that name. ROEKR, this one, 200 moving average is our resistance. I'll be expecting volume to come in to break through this 14, and then we'll continue to push higher with that boom 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 candle, guys. SBET, this one, look for that bottom play right around $4.20. Also, keep in mind that market maker could shake someone out into the $4 and then price continue to go higher. CROTD as well, keep an eye as we are trying to reclaim the 50 exponential moving average. OLB as well, look for 550 break. 550 break, I think we'll get 650 easily. AHT as well, this one has been consolidating for quite a while. $16.35 is your resistance as soon as we break this immediate $15 resistance spot, so keep an eye on that. INDP, this one as well, look for $8 break. $8 break, I think we'll get $9 easily on the name. ROKD as well, I'm looking for a bottom bounce play. ROSLS, look for that. I said last week bottom bounce play, and guess what, we'll pull back and now we're trying to retest the $3.30 on the name. IMV as well, look for this area to hold $1.50, $1.60 into the 175, 180. BBIG, this one did fantastic last week, only to squeeze out the short sellers thinking that $5 will not hold, right? So $5 actually held, which also coincide with our trend, and now we push into this area of $9 right now. Look for this area to consolidate off that $9 and we can continue to push on that name. AROCAT as well as ROCAT, look for this area to hold because this is going to be the right side of the shoulder. Tops as well, 200 is the barrier right now, which is our resistance, our supply zone. Look for 170 break and we should be all right. But right now 144, 145 is going to act as our support. AEHL right now, last week I talked about the possibility of a bounce, right? Every time we pop and we fail, pop, fail, right? Now we pop and fail, right? So that was a good profit taking on that name. BLROX, look for this area to pretty much look for this stock to continue pushing higher with your stop loss right around the 20 and 50 exponential moving average. SDPI, this area $1.25 is your support, so look for that area to hold and then we continue to push. OEG, look for bottom bounce play. That is what I'm expecting on that name. I think I talked about this one. Right now we're really in the overbought zone, so I'll be looking for 22, then push back down. If this price doesn't hold, I think we'll pull back down to the $16 spot on that name. Gravy as well, I call it gravy. Groove, pretty much GROVI, did pop last week as expected. I took a lot of profit off the table in anticipation of the $10, but $10 didn't come, and right now look for price to really hold this $6, $7 area. OROPH as well, I'm looking for a bounce off this $5 again. Look for another visit of the $5 hold. I'll be looking for $8.25 to kick in the deal. EEIQ, this is my inverse head and shoulder. I'll be looking for this right side to really hold, push into $5 on that name. I like it. TKAT as well. One thing about this is right now our support is right around here. Look for that inverse head and shoulder kind of pattern move on that. BTB, this one right now we are really we really did test the resistance of 50 exponential moving average. I'll be looking for more to the upside into $1.25. We break that area, I think we'll fill this gap into $1.75. PMCB as well, look for this area to hold. If it doesn't hold, we'll pull back and make it a double bottom, but if this area 325 area hold, I think we'll push towards the $5. PED, this one right now 175, 170 is going to be our support. BMRA as well, look for price to hold this area and we'll be all right. Any as well, this one is a patient play, okay? Patient meaning, I've been playing this all along, so sold off, and just be patient on the name. I think we'll continue once this $8 hold really good. $9, see $9, I think we'll be able to push higher. DMAC as well. One thing about DMAC is Big Mac, and I like my Big Mac. Keep an eye on this 20 and 50 exponential moving average. $4 is going to be support, which is also this uptrend. So keep an eye on it. If we can break through this downtrend, I think we'll break through 450. The barrier will come in, which is going to be our 550, 545 area to watch as well. MTP. I'm looking for bottom bounce play into this. We have resistance though, but keep an eye on it. If we can push through 2, we'll push through 210, 225 on that name. ATHE as well, keep an eye on it. We are trying to break and reclaim the 20 and 50 exponential moving average, so that will leave us with our 200 moving average as our resistance, which is $1.50. X, this one we are really extended, so look for 450 as a support on that particular name. This one has sold off really bad right now. What I'm trying to figure out is see if price really hold this area, and then we pop into $3.25. We can try that. AEI as well. Right now this $2 is going to be our support. SONM, this is a bearish looking pattern, so look for price to really hold this $2 spot. If it doesn't, I think we'll be looking for 175, 180 to shake in the longs, right? ATER, this one as well, inverse head and shoulder. Keep an eye on the $8. That is where I'm going to be looking. CEI as well. Right now our support is right around $1, okay, right now. And then if we can reclaim 150, I think we'll continue to push. FAMI as well, look for a hole around this 36 cents as our support. This one as well, bearish looking, but I'm looking for a bottom bounce play on the name. NXTD as well, this one really bounced all the way up into 60 cents and rejected, because that area is our resistance zone, right? And then we pull back down only to try to reclaim the 20. If we hold this area, I think we'll try to test the 50 cents area again. CROVS, I still have my call options into this name, so I will looking for $5 to hold as a form of support. DD as well, this is Chinese one, triple bottom out and pull back, trying to consolidate around that downtrend hole. So keep an eye on it. We can break through this $8.75, $9 on that particular name. CIF, this one is a bottom bounce play, so look for $7 break. $7 break, I think we can fill into $8.75 on that name. ABVC as well, we are breaking out of this downtrend, so I'll be looking for 275 to really hold, 270, 260, 260, 275 area to hold, and then we'll try again to see if we can break through $3.50 on the name. ONCS as well, we are looking good. I'm thinking, you know, price will get through this 225 and we should be all right. EFTR as well, look for continuation pattern as this area held as a support. CROXT, this one I took profit around the $7 area spot and then back down to our 20 exponential moving average. Look for price to really hold this area. SQL as well, keep an eye on it as we will bounce off this area. And finally, TMC, look for a bottom bounce. This has actually really beaten a lot of traders to the downside, so keep an eye on this area. $4 break and hold, I think will continue into $5.25. With that being said, guys, you're welcome. I will post the remaining analysis on Twitter and stock tweet. If you have any questions, concern, email me at tradingsausage@gmail.com. And thank you guys for being here. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Click on the like button as well. And have you guys a fantastic weekend. Go out there and change the world. Go out there and be a positive mindset to others. And have a fantastic one. Peace and love, guys. Bye-bye.